Hey guys, we're back at that Burger King, and look at this. Look at this caution tape. You're not allowed in this area. This is VIP only. Like, I don't see what's wrong with this area, but I guess you're just not allowed to sit in these chairs. I guess these chairs are, radioactive, have bombs in it or something. Hey guys, and welcome back to some more live videos. So this is going to be a live video, little mini series, and as you can tell by the title, it's called Salty Much. In which case, we go ahead and look at other people's ban list predictions, and we pretty much just say why the cards they think are going to get hit aren't going to get hit. So today each episode we're gonna go through 3 cards, and we're pretty much gonna keep on going until there's no more cards to talk about. So probably one of the most controversial cards that people keep on thinking is going to get hit to 1 because they're so damn salty about it is
Mr. Sack.
Oh, Mr. Sack. Yes, I don't know why people think that this guy's going to go down to 1. Like, really? Like, what did the majority of the decks play? What, 2? Maybe 2?
2 at the most. It was in the Dragon Ruler format made everybody hate this guy. So it's like, we have to hit him. Just like, look at OCGs. They have big eye to 1. It's like, majority of the smart people play only 1.
Alright. Like we're not even going to waste our time putting on Big Eye. Big Eye, no, there's no point in putting them to 1 if everybody's going to play him at 1.
Yeah, exactly.
But, Dracossack, on the other hand, people don't like it. It's just like Ryan said, it's just from the Dragon era. But now since Dragons are dead, what decks really have pumped out this Dracossack? Herpes, maybe Girgia Katakuri if they have 2 Bures, Mermels.
For defensive purposes only.
And defensive purposes only, And yeah, it's a pain in the butt first turn, but if you really think that this card going down to 1 is really going to change much in the game, no.
There's something much worse in the rank 7s coming out. Look at the Sylvans, they're getting a compulse, like a massive compulse. Now look at that over him. I'm sorry, I'm looking at that and I'm like, why get this? And look at
because this is generic, but keep in mind this is generic. This is the go-to 7, and you know how we've been calling it, and people are like, hey, Dracossack in the 10, hey, Dracossack in the 10, hey, Dracossack in the 10. The reason why Dracossack never went in the 10 is because Konami was still making money off of it. They were still promoting decks that could still make the Dracossack, so they knew that they didn't have to waste their time reprinting it.
They're still making money.
They're still making money. But hey, guys, by the end of this year, look at the 10s, guys. Look at these 10s. Konami generally likes to put these mass wanted cards that are generic in the 10. For one, look at Black Ship, Diamond Dire, Zen Main. So we can definitely see Dracossack being in an upcoming 10 at the end of the year, and it can definitely make some Konami some money. I mean, look how sexy the secret rare is. I mean, it might not look bad as a super, so...
Look at Taster, it looks awful.
Yeah.
Black Ships is bad.
Hey,
at least it's in the popular, and I can understand why Black Ship hit those 10s, but that's a totally different discussion.
Exactly, so we don't think that Dracossack is going to go down to 1, so we can go ahead and just, drop that 1. So, guys, stop being salty.
Quit hating, it's not that bad.
Before he sacks you.
Rub his sack over your face.
Alright, the next card that we're going to talk about is Evil Swarm. What's Exciton or Extinction? Exciton Knight?
He was called Extinction, but Exciton.
They decided, Konami was just like, you know what, screw
I think it's the name for the little kids and stuff. They don't want to be like, oh, he's Extinction. It's like,
oh, I guess.
I don't know, they're really stupid.
It was so lazy. All they did was take out an I.
Yep.
Take out an I, and all of a sudden it's a whole new word. And then, you know what, it really pisses me off, and this is a little bit off topic, but every time I try to search him on my phone, I got that spell check. I type in Extinction, Exciton, and they're just like, did you mean Extinction? Like, no.
I had one where it came out at Excitedness. I'm like, Evil Swarm Excitedness.
Oh, you're excited to wipe that field. Right. So there's a couple of people who think that this card should be limited because of how powerful he is, and they're comparing him to JD and etc.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
problem with this is why this is being now all of a sudden the big talk is because when he first came out, everyone assumed because of how he was worded that it was a once per chain, so we couldn't start the chain.
No, that doesn't mean anything. He can start the chain.
No, I know, but that's what everybody was saying, and that's why it's like, oh, he's not that big of a deal, and he, people got him because he was an expensive card like Dracossack, and it's just good to have him because it's like, oh, once per chain. But now that they've clarified the rulings and there's a nice, good amount on what he can do, now everyone's like, oh, this is bullshit.
And people think that, oh, this card that literally just came out, Legacy of the Valiant, is gonna get hit. No, Konami wants to make that money. It doesn't matter how broke the card is. Konami is gonna, we learned this from Dragon Road. Konami is gonna make their money off of it before they even consider hitting it, alright?
He's the new Sax. Guess what? He's gonna be the secret rare for a whole year, so enjoy it.
Yeah, he's gonna be a secret rare for the whole year. Dracossack, I can see being in year 10, but Exciton, on the other hand, I can see him going maybe like end year 2015 10.
Yeah, he's gonna
right
be
now,
that or a promo and something, but not right now.
But Konami is making too much money off of him.
Big buku off him.
Oh yeah, you know. That's one of the money makers in the set. And talking about money makers in the set of that Legacy of the Valiant, another card that you guys are so salty about and want to get hit and put down to 1 is
number 101, Silent Honors or Shark.
Shark.
Mr. Shark.
Now, this guy is the go-to. You guys are just mad about how good he is and then running multiple and taking your monster. You guys are just too salty about it. And I've seen a ton of comments and people are like, oh, it should be down to 1. It should be down to 1. And it's just like, this card just came out. Not Dracossack. Exciton Knight, yes. You know, you pull Exciton Knight, you made tons of money. But the chance of pulling Exciton Knight are way slimmer than pulling him. So this guy is the true money maker. And this guy, generally people would run more than 1. You know, most people, they run 1 Exciton Knight.
To run more one of these. Everyone started 1, but the fact of the matter, the situations that come up require 2, the slimmest chance maybe 3, and that's why he's up right now. He's huge. He just noms on Dracossack. But then what also is starting, which is really starting to irritate people, is the Shark Wars.
The Shark Wars.
It used to be the Big Eye Wars. Now it's the Shark Wars. Yeah. They basically eat each other.
Yeah, we got the cannibalism up in here.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard you like 101. Summon a 101, you're 101, so you can summon a 101 and 101 my 101.
Yep, that's basically what's happening right now. It's hilarious to watch, but in my opinion, it's a waste of resources. So bad.
It is.
It's horrible.
And they're just exchanging 21s direct.
Basically, that's all they're doing. It's like, I'm going to eat your 101. Oh, we're going to exchange. That's all this is becoming. It's like, come on, guys. Use these things right. Don't just 101 just to be for the shiggles. Play good.
I mean, perfect example of this is the first episodes of +1 Fire Fist on Daily Duels. Look at the end of the duel where I'm dueling against the Fire King guy. I have a 101. He summons a Wolf Bark, makes a 101, takes my 101, hits me. I summon a 101, take his 101, hit him. And then just when he top decks a Wolf Bark and thinks he's going to 101 my 101 one last time, I Fiendish Chain him.
I don't know. We could also talk about the duel yesterday where I got Super Poly twice, and then I'm like,
oh yeah,
that 101, that hero. Okay.
Yeah, Ryan was dueling against a hero player, and she opened up with 2 Super Polys. As soon as Ryan summoned Card D, she Super Poly'd into Gaia. Then, next turn, he summoned a bear, and she Super Poly'd the Gaia that she Super Poly'd into, what, Nova?
Nova, yeah.
So,
and then Nova sat there, and then I hit the Nova, and she banished it to save it, or the counter that counter trap.
Right.
Saved it for 2 turns, and then she summoned something else, and I'm like, 101?
Eat it.
And I ate the special, and she's like, oh, you don't have it. This is the chance of having 2, and summons the Nova Master at the end of the turn, at the end of her turn, and I'm like, 101, and she scooped.
Yeah. So, 101 is definitely the Moneymaker card. For those of you who are probably saying like, oh, Exciton Knight's going to be in the 10. No, the much higher chance of it being the 10 is this 101. I can definitely see 101 being in the 10 at the end of the year. He would look much better as a super. Yeah, much better as a super than Exciton
He
Knight.
can get away with being looking like a super. Exciton as a super. No, I'll keep my secret.
Right. So I can definitely see Konami just being like, hey, 110, Dracossack, other 10, 101, go ahead, buy the 10s, make us money. So as you can see right here, this is a freaking very expensive rectangle square on this mat. Oh my god, how much is that total? Like,
these are like 60, 50, this is like 80, 90, and these are like 80 to 90.
Oh god.
This is too much.
Too much. It's like, Yu-Gi-Oh's an expensive game, you know?
I'm sorry, my wallet. It's crying.
You know, I'm trying to play this game. I mean, It just like seems like I'm trying to pay these bills and live my life, and then next thing you know, I turn around and Konami is in my wallet.
That's all, with Uncle Sam. Man, this is a car payment and a half right here. Get over it. This is a hell of a car payment.
You know, I'm just sitting there.
Rent. This is your rent.
I'm just standing there, and all of a sudden I feel a hand reach to my pocket, and it's freaking Konami. I turn around like, what you doing there? And why are you going on? Why taking my cash? And they're like, down payment on an Exciton night. I'm like, I guess go ahead and take my money. Shut up and take my money. Damn you, Konami. So once again, you guys think that this is a children's card game? Yu-Gi-Oh! As soon as you started making money off of Yu-Gi-Oh!, it stopped being a children's card game. And as you can see, you know, you really think that some 8-year-old kid can afford this? They wish. Their parents must really love them because, oh God, if I would have told my mom that I was going to spend $85 on a piece of cardboard,
Are you kidding? I showed my mom this stuff. She was like, and you're not selling this because?
Because I need them.
Yeah, basically.
Alright guys, so this was part 1 of Salty Much. Next week or whenever we're gonna go ahead and go over 3 more cards, and I'm gonna continue looking at other people's ban list predictions, and I'm just gonna write down all the cards that people are I'm just shaking my head like, no, that's not gonna get hit, that's craziness, and we're gonna talk about it here on YouTube. So this is a little fun ban list series we can do until, you know, the ban list comes up. So thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for all the support, and we will see you guys next time.